the Chase Thomas Podcast, for people who have nothing but time to kill.
In the back end of the schedule, Graham Mertz is a really good quarterback. Graham Mertz settled in at Florida this past year. I think Florida's still, they're a blue chip team in the top 15 in blue chip ratio.
Is he really good?
I think Graham Mertz is really good. I think Graham Mertz is a really good college quarterback.
I think
at this
he's
point.
good.
I
I'll
didn't
give
say
him
elite.
good.
I didn't say
really
elite.
good.
I didn't say great. I said really good. Like, he's a B plus quarterback. I think B plus is
Fair
really
enough.
good, right? He's a B plus quarterback.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
He was second in completion percentage behind Bo Nix in Oregon last year. They were 70th in rushing, though, which was weird. I thought it was a lot better with the two-headed monster with Johnson and Etienne. They were 16th in red zone conversions nationally. So they were really good in the red zone. But the defense, 122nd in defensive yards per play. The defense got obliterated all year long. And that's got to get fixed for Florida to have any chance to get bowling and to survive this year. Because I think everyone who keeps putting Billy Napier on the hot seat, I just look at this situation and I think if you're Scott Strickland, the AD, you know what the schedule is. Everyone knows. So if you're looking at Billy Napier and you have DJ Lagway ready to go next year and you're still going to end up with a top 10, top 15 class at worst, you're developing well. Like, as long as you go bowling and it's not like a tire fire down the stretch, I think you roll into next year and be like, all right, let's really see what we have with a superstar quarterback potentially, a lot of talent returning, and let's just get through this year. I think it should just be get through this year bowling, and we'll have much better schedule luck, better just more reasons for optimism in 2025.
But those
still,
are two different conversations, though.
Yeah, but I'm taking the over.
Conversations. You're. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I think this offense is gonna be a top 30, top 25 offense, and I think the defense will improve a little bit. So I don't know. I just think Graham Mertz, smart quarterback, doesn't turn it over. I think they're gonna be fine at running back. I think the offensive line should be better. I still like some of their pass catchers. Losing Ricky Pearsall hurts a little bit, but they get another Arizona State transfer. He'll probably be good. Seems like they have a good track record there, but I don't know. I'm not saying Florida's going to go 9-3, 10-2, and Graham Mertz is going to be Joe Burrow in year 2 in the swamp. But I think they're going to be better than people are anticipating. They're going to get some wins, especially at home in the swamp. So give me the Gators 6-6, 7-5 this year, and I think Billy Napier keeps his job and goes in next year with a lot more optimism. Is my guess. So give me the Gators over.
See, I think there's two different things at play there because, yeah, everyone is taking this schedule into account. And also, I feel like we're talking about this Florida schedule a little too much. I understand this schedule is just absurd. The last 5 weeks of it, it's 5 top 12 teams right now. We'll see how good these teams turn out to be. But if Florida was better, we would not be talking about the schedule like this. We just talked about Oklahoma's schedule. We talked about Georgia's schedule. Georgia's got the schedule they have, and they're 10.5 is their preseason win total. It's because they're one of the really good teams. For one, if Florida is a really good team, then one of these teams is probably not as good. Right off the bat, Georgia's probably a little worse, or Tennessee, or Florida, or LSU, or maybe someone is probably just not as insurmountable if Florida is actually a good team. So it's just kind of the zero-sum game that comes with sports, but obviously not completely taking anything away from the schedule. It's still tough, but I just don't know. Everyone's saying the right things right now, right? But at the end of the season, if they go 4-8, 5-7, no one is going to care at all about how difficult the schedule was. I saw some clip of Danny Werfel talking this a few weeks ago on some radio show where he's talking about the schedule's brutal. If this team, they go 8-4, there's no reason to worry. And it's whoa, Danny, 8-4? Is that what you're talking about being a disappointing season? These guys have to almost recalibrate what to expect, because it's as much as everyone knows this is a difficult schedule. I just find it hard to believe that Florida Gator fans can see their team have a losing record for a third year in a row. And I guess it could be losing in terms of 6-6 and lose the bowl game like you did year 1. That's not nearly as bad as 5-7 missing a bowl game. But if they go 5-7 and miss a bowl game, I have a hard time believing that the University of Florida is not going to fire their head football coach after 3 straight losing seasons. But like you said, 4.5, I think with so many of these games on the schedule, like it's not going to be easy, but they're going to beat somebody, and 4.5 just feels too low. So 5 seems like I'm going over on Florida, but 5 doesn't save his job by any means.
Interesting. Okay. Final one here, Matt Green. We don't spend a lot of time on this one. And I also know you're going to hate this line. A solid 3 for Vanderbilt, not a half. We're just doing 3 for the Vanderbilt.
It's a garbage line.
What say you about the Vanderbilt Commodores, Matt Green?
They knew exactly what they were doing when they set this line, because they looked at Vanderbilt's schedule and they were like, okay, Alcorn State, Georgia State, Ball State. There's the 3 right there. You going to have the balls to pick Vanderbilt to beat anyone else? I don't know. I don't think I do. They got obviously Virginia Tech out of conference in the season opener. Don't have to play Georgia this year, but this team,
Nicely done, nephew. The Chase Thomas podcast. Hell yeah.